Hi, welcome to my review of Warm Bodies, directed by Jonathan Levine, and it stars Nicholas Hoult, Teresa Palmer, and Rob Corddry.
What am I doing with my life? I just want to connect. Why can't I connect with people? Oh, right. It's because I'm dead. I wish I could introduce myself, but I don't remember my name. I think it started with an R, but that's all I have left. It's kind of a bummer. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. I mean, we're all dead. This is my best friend. We even have almost conversations sometimes.
In Warm Bodies, a self-aware zombie who goes by the name of R starts to become human after falling in love with a young woman, Juliet. Warm Bodies is a romantic comedy, and I'm using the word romance quite loosely here. Saying that Warm Bodies falls into the genre of romance kinda does a disservice to the film. Yes, this film does have romance in it, but at its core, it's really just a clever comedy that pokes fun at the zombie genre. So if you're one of those people who's saying this is Twilight with zombies, you're dead wrong. No pun intended. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. As funny and clever Warm Bodies is, the film does ask you to take more than just a handful of leap of faiths. And I must admit, this would bother me if this were any other film, but fortunately enough, Warm Bodies doesn't take itself too seriously. So if you're looking for a zombie flick that centers in the realm of realism, you're going to be sadly disappointed here. So my advice to you is to go into Warm Bodies looking for a fun time, and if you do that, there's a good chance you'll enjoy this film. Warm Bodies does have some pretty good performances. Nicholas Hoult, whom you might have seen as Beast in X-Men First Class, is really good as the zombie protagonist R. He was really funny in the film, and I really liked how he was able to portray emotion in a very subtle way. Teresa Palmer is basically the off-brand yet far better version of Kristen Stewart. Now, I do realize that calling her that is unfair, but there's really no denying that she does resemble Kristen Stewart minus the drugged out facial expressions. But in all seriousness, she's pretty good. Rob Corddry is an actor I really like. He plays R's best friend M, and as always, he's quite hilarious in this already witty film. I do want to mention this before I give my rating. Now, you've probably seen this from the trailer, but in the film, there are two types of zombies. The first is the typical slow-moving zombie that we're all familiar with, but there's this other type of zombie who kind of looks and acts a lot like the feral ghouls from the Fallout games. Now, in the film, these types of zombies are referred to as bonies. These obviously require CGI, so I do have to warn everyone the CGI is not exactly the best here. However, it doesn't necessarily take anything away from the film, but just know that. And lastly, I also want to say that I thought the zombie makeup could have been done a little bit better, but whatever. Overall, Warm Bodies is a clever comedy, and I really enjoyed it as well as the characters within it. It's got a nice love story that's not laid on too thick or too thin. I give Warm Bodies a 4 out of 5. I'm Colyn Kirkland, and thanks for watching.